Today's video is brought to you by yourplaymat.com, where you can create custom playmats and card sleeves. And if you're someone like me that is terrible at custom design stuff, they have a bunch of pre-designs that are really beautiful, really amazing, and can help fit you. Use the link in the description below or use the code Jeff10YP at checkout for a 10% discount on yourplaymat.com, and it also helps support the channel a ton. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and let's get cracking with this one because we have Kiora the Tides Fury, which is a Kraken deck here. It also just kind of ramps us up, and the main Kraken we're playing here is Icebreaker Kraken. So we're doing the Icebreaker Kraken combo that is pretty sweet with Valakut Exploration and Jadzi, the Journey to the Oracle side actually. So 12 mana Kraken. It costs 1 less for each snowland that you control. We only have snowlands. We do have some snowlands we can find with Into the North that are dual lands, but for the most part, we actually want basic lands because the last part of this, whenever you can return 3 snowlands you control to this owner's hand and return it back to our hand. Well, we can hold that on the stack, bring a bunch of lands back to our hand all at once. So yeah, hold it full control, return it back. While that's on the stack, return 3 more lands, return 3 more lands until all of our lands are back in our hand. Make sure that we float mana before that so that we have Journey to the Oracle in hand to then put any number of land cards from our hand onto the battlefield. And then if you control 8 or more lands after they're on the battlefield, you may discard a card if you do return Journey to the Oracle back to our hand. So if we can make this cheap enough, I think we need it to be about 8 mana because then Icebreaker Kraken is 4 mana, and then we can recast into Oracle as long as we have cards to discard. We get to keep going off with this combo. The hard part with that is we do need all basic lands. Maybe we should just take these guys out. I think, man, it feels wrong to have no dual lands, but we're all in. We're doing it. Yeah, why not? Okay. And so that's what we're doing. We're all in on this. We have Valakut Exploration, Frostbites in here because we have a bunch of snowlands and all that kind of stuff. We do have Faceless Haven, which we can find with Into the North as well if we need to. But for the most part, we want our colors so we can Icebreaker Kraken, Jadzi, put them out, keep going off with this. Valakut Exploration says every time a land hits the battlefield, we get to exile a card. We exile those at the end of our turn. Any cards we didn't cast from the exile zone we just get to deal damage equal to the number of those. And with Icebreaker Kraken, Jadzi, and 8 snowlands on the battlefield, as long as 2 are green and 2 are blue as well, that'll be easy enough to do. We should be able to combo off, win the game, all in one shot. It is a 3-card combo. Valakut Exploration helps us find those cards, which is pretty nice. We should be able to cast a lot of things at once. So basically, finding Valakut Exploration, ramp like crazy up to 8 lands, and then try to find all the pieces we need to with all of this here, and then go off. We have 1 Phylath to make it work. We have 1 Kiora just because I want to do Kraken-y things, and we're going to run Whelming Wave in this one for our board wipe of choice. 2 copies of Frostbite, and that is the deck. Migration's Path, I feel like this is just too powerful not to run. We need to be able to get multiple basic lands on the battlefield at once. Cultivate helps with that, but Migration's Path is a little bit better, especially if we're ramping up in the early game. Growth Spiral into North, Arboreal Grazer to help us get there. And that's the deck. Let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. All right, we're up against Kismet, and pretty sweet hand. Keep this. We have Valakut Explorations, which are so good. Growth Spiral. Okay, Into the North for turn 2 is nice. The question here is, do we play out Valakut Exploration earlier or not? Only have 3 lands, 3 mountains in the deck. Man, playing all basic lands is such a terrifying thing. We have plenty of ways to fix our mana and kind of work with it here, but it's terrifying. Neoform. Do they have a Neoform combo on right away? Is there some new combo I don't know about? All right, Into the North. Grab an Island. Pass the turn. Huh. Down to 18. All right, so do I need to go for Exploration or not? I think that we ramp 1 more turn here first. Yeah, ramp first. Coco. One issue here, well, With double Valakut Exploration, we should be able to beat out... Okay, it's Heliod combo. Got it. We don't have a lot of interaction here. We do have a Whelming Wave. But if they go for Infinite Life, we're not going to be able to outpace Infinite Life. That's for sure. All right, past the turn. We're getting close to that 8 land mark, at least. That's a Heliod. No way to gain life. Come on, Whelming Wave off the top. All right, Valakut Exploration. I think we have to go Growth Spiral and try to find the Whelming Wave, right? We don't even have another blue source for it. Ugh. Okay, Valakut Exploration. Oh, man, we needed the red mana. We could have killed the Scurry Oak. Wow, we found an answer. And now we can't play it. Dang it. What the junk? Yeah, we already played a land, so Frostbite goes away. Dang it. I was like, oh man, we have so many other things we can play, but the Frostbite was something we could have drawn, and that's game. Yeah, good game. All right, so what they have is they get to put counters onto Scurry Oaks. They make squirrels. Every time squirrel enters the battlefield, they gain 2 life. They get to put counters onto everything. We technically have, well, typically you would have 1 turn to kind of go off here to try to Whelming Wave because they'll go wide with everything, but the infinite life we can't beat. They're not drawing through the deck as they're doing this, so they just keep making counters. They also get to swing in with just massive creatures here. So once they get up to 11 damage here, which they're already at, then it's game. So they already have the game here. They just swing in for damage, win the game. Bad stuff. Up against Criticus, man, the hardest part is finding the perfect hand and not having the mana to play anything. I feel like that's going to happen a lot with this deck. We just have to hope that it doesn't too often. That's amazing. We're definitely keeping this. Having just all of the ramp in the world is a good way to go. Do we hold on to the Jadzi then, or do we hold on to some interaction? We only need to find 1 more piece of the combo. If we get up to 8 mana, we could go off all in 1 turn. And this is, you know, if we draw any lands, we should be able to get there pretty quickly. So, oh, I think we're going to drop the Frostbite. As awful as that feels, I think it is the right play. Well, we also need Valakut Exploration along the way. So that's a necessity. All right, into the north. We're going to find blue. Actually, no, we want the Valakut Exploration as soon as possible. So we're going to grab Mountain this time. Pass the turn. We can find blue mana with all the other ones. Grazer. Oh, this is land destruction. At least we're the right deck for land destruction, or right thing to be playing against it. Migration's Path. Blue and red. Make it difficult for them to destroy any one color. Has it Stone Rain? Okay. I mean, we are the right matchup for this. I'm like, at least we should be okay here. Whenever you cast or copy, when you cast or copy an instant sorcery spell, reveal the top card of your library. If it's an online card, you may cast it for 1 rather than it's not a cast. Getting out just Jadzi, I think, is going to be a good way to go. And we can always return it to hand by discarding a card. So, yeah, we should be fine. Okay, red mana is the thing we don't want them to get rid of too much of. We only have so much of it. So I guess we hold on to it in hand. Pass the turn. We just have to be able to get out of Valakut Exploration, so we hold on to it until we for sure have it. I mean, I'm fine with that. That's okay. Oh, dang it. We need to get up to 8 mana, though. Pass turn. Stone Rain again. They're getting to where they can activate these on the next turn if they find a land. Cultivate's nice. Why did I not grab more green mana there? Oops, whatever. Land gives them the Slumber Mold. Passes the turn. Sweet. Okay. We get to play Jadzi. Pass the turn. All right. A big dude that blocks trolls. Take that, fool. And we'll be able to cast stuff. Definitely need to grab more green mana. Should have been focusing on that. All right, Valakut Exploration. Attack in. And pass the turn. All right, that's the only thing we needed red mana for. They do have plenty of ways to destroy enchantments, though. Creeping Mold does get rid of it, so it's annoying. Won't be able to play another one ever again. Crap. Pass the my turn. Do we have the combo? I believe that we do. All right, so first off, we'll attack in. All right, so full control. Activate this. Activate this. Oh, wait. It doesn't let us bring back the forests. We should be fine, though. I don't know if we can be, actually. What? Wow, that didn't work out. So we get to cast this, the Oracle side. This is awkward. Okay, so unless we have exactly 3 mounts, so you should be able to hold this on the stack, and it shouldn't return the lands, but it's the cost for doing it. And so you actually have to have 9, like exactly equivalent of 3, because if there's only 2 out there, you're not able to bring back the other lands, which means they don't come in untapped, which I forgot to bring out. Yeah, other stuff. So decline there. So we get to hit a lot of stuff here, which is nice. We get to go through everything. I don't want to discard my Kraken. We can discard a card to bring Jadzi back. And so we wait a turn and we do it on the next turn, I suppose. That's awkward. That is so awkward. All right, we found a green source. And we found another Jadzi. Oops, I'm still at full control held up. This is only from our hand that we can do that with. Those Whelming Waves would be really good. Like, in this matchup, Whelming Waves are kind of important. I guess we just have to win with the other stuff. All right, learning how this is played. We need 9 lands, which we can do the same as other stuff, so it's not a big deal. I guess we just play out Grazer. I mean, I guess dealing the more damage is better, but 5 damage. Pass the turn. I should have done the 9. Or gotten it closer to the Jadzi there. That's so awkward. All right, I don't like that. That feels very weird. So we could have kept going off if I had brought back the forest because we did find the one more forest to play. So I have to make sure that I get the right colors when I'm doing this. So yeah, pass the mic. I mean, we get to go off with the combo again. It's 8 cards. We get to kill them, so it's fine. But that's funky. Okay, good to know how the combo works. The first time ever playing it, we figured it out. It's all good. All right, up against Blue Devil. Keep this. So this is a decent amount of ramp. And then we just hope to find combo pieces along the way. And blue mana. And playing basic lands is so awkward in 3 color. We have so much fixing, but whatever. All right, Grazers. Mountain, pass the turn. And we're just going to win with Faceless Haven and not worry about anything else. All right, so... this is ninjutsu. Luckily, Frostbite kills basically everything. And so, pass the turn. I actually think we let them go ahead and swing in first, and then ninjutsu, and then kill the ninja. Yeah, can't block it. Ninja vanish. Okay, brings in Deep Hours, dude. Then we Frostbite it. All right, so now they're going to have to play out creatures and then take another turn to actually get to where they're doing anything with this. Migration's Path. Found one piece of the combo. Both blue mana. Pass the turn. And so this is a creature that we won't be able to block, but any of their flyers we can block. So they actually kind of got lucky that they found the one thing that we can't block here. Are they stuck on 2 lands? Oh, that'd be just too wonderful. All right, so activate Faceless Haven. They could have Heartless Act here or something like that. I want to be able to get in with this Valakut Exploration. This has Vigilance, so... No! Oh, man. Yeah, we don't get to play Valakut Exploration now. Drats. That was the biggest blowout we could have ever had. Pass the turn. I knew it was a possibility. I should have just not done it, I guess. But we needed to do something. I mean, that's the reason Faceless Haven's there. Swings in. We're going to hover over our stuff again. We could totally have something. I'm ready to do it. Let me know when. Okay, yeah, we got nothing. But the nice thing is we can block ninjas for days after this. All right, Expiration. Forest. Come on, Cultivate off the top. Another Exploration without the red mana. Awkward. No attacks. Pass the turn. That would have been nice. It must be nice. It must be nice to have dual lands on your side. All right. Zerasan gets their own Exploration. Oh, right. They just flash it out on accident. That's hilarious. Oh, that is actually very funny. All right. Oh man. We don't have a lot of red mana. We don't have a lot of red cards either, though. So I guess we go for like this. Grab this. Grab a blue source. Haven't played a land yet, so that's nice. Dang it, we don't get to play the Kraken. No! Deck! Oh, this is so awkward. Oh man, all the dual lands are so bad. Or all the basic lands. Oh my goodness, this is so weird. Jadzi at least blocks a Xerath, which is cool. We don't want them to have an Icebreaker Kraken, so we go like this. Block those, let them flash something in here. Oh man, that's so weird. Ninjutsu gets to draw 2 cards with this guy. Oh man, that was... If we had found an island, we would have been able to play the Kraken then. And then we would have gone off on the next turn. Come on, deck. You can do it. We're so close. Kraken here wins us the game. Another Kraken off the top. Into the north. Well, we're going to play out Jadzi. It blocks a Xerath. It does die to Heartless Axe and whatever else, but we can discard this and bring it back to hand. We can cast stuff and try to play stuff for free off the top as well and just get more value. We'll see how this goes. All right, so they're getting to a critical mass of just like, holy crap, there's ninjas. That's the stuff we don't want to see. Very Sierra. They realize that we can block the Xerath, right? Do we actually just block this so they can't ninjutsu anything other than these guys? I mean, they can draw the cards. I'm fine with that right now. Finding a way to kill Jadzi would be annoying. But just drawing all the cards in the world is not the worst for us. I mean, it kind of is. If they have more Heartless Axe for removal and whatever else. So we want them to use Heartless Act now on Jadzi. That's annoying. That means if they have Heartless Act now, we can't discard this to get rid of Jadzi. If it was a land, we could have. No Heartless Act? Whoa, that was a big deal. All right, land, Valakut Exploration, be flipping amazing, sir. Gosh dang it. Dude, what do we do about that? Just awful draws. Nice. That's still a little bit early to say good game, sir. Yeah. Fatal Push. Cool. Swings with a bunch of stuff, gets an ninjutsu things in, gets to draw lots of cards, potentially remove it for Jadzi, but not a ton of damage just yet. We still can just top deck a Kraken, not have enough mana. We have to be able to discard something and bring Jadzi back as well. So we need 2 good draws here. Yeah. Growth Spiral into hitting a land. I don't even know what we can do here. Actually, okay, this is what we need. We need to draw a Cultivate here, or land into Cultivate, whatever. Cultivate to then be able to draw the card we need. So we have a land in hand, find Kraken off the one that we hit, play Kraken, bring this back with a discarded land, go off with the combo. That's totally possible. So it has to be Cultivate, though, I think, to actually give us an extra card in hand. And now we're done. Actually, no, we're okay having this back in hand. Don't have a Thoughtseize now. Ornithopter. We needed this in hand for the win anyway. So now land or Kraken gives us a chance for the Kraken. Gives us a chance for the Kraken. It's fine. Come on, Kraken. Another exploration. Well, we tried. All right. And done. Oh, man. We stuck in there. That's all that matters. We had Spirit. Spirit failed. Up against Cybers. And, yeah, this is everything we could ask for. This is the perfect hand, except for not as many ways to get up to tons of mana as possible. Valakut Exploration should help us with that, though. So, hello. So we have into the north, into red mana. Please just red mana off the top, actually. That would be the best. Play out Exploration first, and then start ramping. All right, well. Okay, then. Whatever. Kiora does feel a little bit awkward here. Would I rather just more ramp cards? Maybe. Than Kiora. It does stuff, though. It ramps. Not that ramp matters, but it does that, and it creates Krakens. It was all for the theme, okay, guys? I make bad decisions, but it's always for bad reasons. Oh, no. All right, I brought in some River's Rebukes here. Should I actually go for Kraken over Valakut Exploration? Like, we don't have the ramp. We don't have the combo yet. So I think that Kiora... This is where Kiora is okay. Would Karn be better? Absolutely.
A guppy like you won't be hard to defeat.
All right, Kraken, pass the turn.
Monsters start life small.
Prevent all damage that we dealt. Does this deal damage? No, they just lose life. Turd buckets. But we can get a Kraken going pretty cool, pretty quickly. I can't smoke right. We can do it. It's going to be a cool thing. All right, Valakut Exploration. Play the land. Into the north. Find a land. I mean, we're definitely just going for the combo. Yeah, just make another Kraken. That's fine. Pass the turn.
What a precious
Down to 20. Pass the turn. Down to 18. Back up to 21. I'm just going to commentate every single movement of their life total the whole time. What does it say? I hate that. Oh, we found a River's Rebuke, though. That's awesome. Ha!
respect.
Play out a Kraken, pass the turn. Thank you. Yeah, stopping us from discarding cards. Discard would be the worst thing. Nice thing, we do kind of have an answer for discard as well, though. All right, well, how close are we to the combo? We're at 7. That gets us there on the next turn. All right, so we need more snowlands. Cultivate. Couldn't remember if I played a land or not there. Well. I actually, so if they do have more discard, like a way to force us discard right here, I think I actually want to make, well, so each opponent discards a card for each shrine you control. We have 2 cards to discard here, so even if they go search that up, we're fine. And so let's go ahead and just make a Kraken. Like, we're going for the win on the next turn, but this is still a good thing to do. A big 8/8 is something we're gonna have to deal with. Maybe it forces him to deal with that instead. Hopefully they don't deal with the Valakut Exploration instead, but we get to start going off with the combo on the next turn. Draws cards. Counter spells would be bad as well. Sanctums are fun. It is a fun deck. Like they are decently powerful. It's just 5 color, and you have to have ramp and board wipes and also all the sanctums, and it's just that's a bad way to go about it. All right, please don't have a counterspell. Plays out the sanctum. Sweet. We win the game. Hopefully I don't mess up the combo again. All right. So, Kraken. Full control. I should have made sure it was divisible by 3 here first. It wasn't. That's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, resolve all of that. Turn to the Oracle. Auto pay. Man, they really need to fix this thing. Like, just whenever all these cards are here, it just feels funky having it pop up so high. So 11. Discard this card. Landfall triggers. Resolve all. Thank you. Conjure a Kraken to our hand. Resolve. Play out this Kraken again.
Things to come.
Resolve. All right, come on. All right, full control. All right, hold on, full control. Return. There we go. All right, return all these guys. Play out Jadzi, Oracle. Here we go. Resolve it. And that is plenty of lands to go off with. Oh my goodness. I hate this thing. All right, I can kind of see what's going on a little bit here and there. 12. Discard a hatchling. Able to do it again. They're dead anyway. So how many cards does it? I wish it like showed how many cards were over here in the exile, but we know we hit 11 the first time and then 12 that time. So like we're good. Cards in deck, not very many. We'll just play out the Kraken again. And pass the turn. 23 damage. There we go. So that's the combo. We did it. That is what we're shooting for with this one. And I like it. It actually, like it, in some ways it's consistent in the fact that we have Valakut to go search for things. In other ways, we have all basic lands, which feels really funky. And it does have to be basic lands or lands that enter the battlefield untapped, and they still have to be snow lands. So basic lands, basically. Yeah, it's just awkward. At least you could have the tapped lands, but you have to have enough lands that Icebreaker Kraken is still cheap enough, and you have the 4 mana for Journey to Oracle. So like you can have 9 lands because you need to be able to return 9 back to hand. Then you need to have Journeys to the Oracle for 4 mana. And as long as Kraken costs 2, like 3 or 2, you can technically go off with like, what is it, 7 mana. So you can have, out of 9 lands, 2 of them can be the tapped lands. And that's just, it's better just to play all basic lands, I think, so you don't accidentally run into multiples or anything like that, or have it be more difficult than it should be, which it already is. Oh man, that's fun. Kiora creating a card in hand that you can discard with Jadzi was nice. Being able to ramp a little bit into other stuff. We're ramping into 4 mana cards for migrations path, things like that. And so I do think Kiora needs to go away. Here, let's head into the actual wrap up with this one. I like this deck. It is funny. The combo does go off, and we do win with the combo. Is it better to ramp up into basically anything else? Probably, but that doesn't matter. We won with the deck. It's a winning deck in Historic, and that's all that matters. That is one thing with Historic right now, is that a lot of people in the comment section is like, man, like, this is why you should not play Historic. This is all stuff. I get it. Historic is a little bit annoying in the fact that there's just so much combo in the deck and in the format right now. It's hard to really test out any kind of janky type stuff. But if you have a I win this turn type of combo, it's good. Then you can play just about any kind of deck. And so I actually been wanting to do like some other videos on just like going through all the combos that are technically out there that you could win with, that are fun. And I might do some shorts with that kind of stuff. So we'll see if I get the time to do that. I have like 5 other projects I want to do as well. We'll see which ones actually happen. But River's Rebuke, Whelming Wave, still decent cards in this. When you're ramping up to them, even better. Hopefully you find them. Valakut Exploration, it's an awkward card to like lose things with. Like, oh, and there goes our cards that we wish we could play. But they at least get to do damage, so it's kind of cool. I don't know. I like it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know the changes you would make in the comments down below. What things would make it more consistent? I think Kiora's got to go. I think that something in the early game needs to be a little bit better, more consistent. It might just be ways to fix mana as well. It might be Chromatic Lantern. Although Chromatic Lantern doesn't really fix the ramp side of things, we still have to get up to 8, 9 lands, so awkward. Anyway, thank you guys. Peace out and goodbye.